Guns are only an American problem because you Americans are so obsessed with your guns. This channel is about
so amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is the dealio, Fokios and Fokiramas? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you have been following this channel for a while and you have subscribed, thank you very much. But do me a favor, double check to make sure you still are. I know I talk real fast, part of my Jamaican nature. But anyway, don't forget, while this video is planned, to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. But if you don't remember to do that, I will remind you at the end of this video. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into this, folks, because they only think that these things happen in America. A lot of things people only think that happen in America. People only think that slavery happened in America. People only think that racism happened in America. People only think that shootings happen in America. People only think that mass shootings happen in America. Quit turning down on me, thing. At least 19 people are dead in a pair of mass shootings in South Africa, the police confirmed. Police say the attackers used rifles and 9mm pistols. Now, said the first shooting took place at roughly midnight local time, with gunmen targeting patrons at a bar in Johannesburg, killing 15 people and injuring an unknown number of others. Sound like Chicago, don't it? Sound like Chicago, right? I'm just saying, you know, the weekend before the 4th of July, 10-some people shot and killed, 62 people something shot in Chicago. That wasn't labeled a mass shooting, but I'm not trying to I am comparing it. But here in Johannesburg, 15 people, it said that killing 15 people and injuring an unknown number at this time. So they can call that a mass shooting there. But the one in Chicago wasn't called a mass shooting. I'm not talking about Highland Park. I'm talking about Chicago, period. Anyway, well, it all didn't happen at the same time. I know. The second shooting saw two men enter a bar in Pietermaritzburg or Pietermaritzburg and randomly opened fire on patrons, killing at least 4 and injuring 8. The primary investigation suggests that these people were enjoying themselves here in a licensed tavern operating within the right hours, Police Commissioner Elias Moala said, told the Associated Press. All of a sudden, they heard some gunshots. That is when people tried to run out of the tavern. We don't have the full details at the moment of what is the motive and why they were targeting these people, he added. You can see that a high caliber firearm was used and it was shooting randomly. You can see that every one of those people who were struggling to get out of the tavern, he said. Mawela went on to say that the attackers used a 9mm pistol and a rifle. I'm messing with y'all. Used a 9mm pistol and rifles in the first attack. It is unknown what weapons were used in the other attack. The police commissioner for that region said officials were working around the clock to find the suspects. The incidents come roughly 2 weeks after 22 teens were found dead inside another bar in the coastal town of East London. The teens showed no outward signs of injury. However, the authorities turned to a toxicology lab to determine their cause of death. Initial reports suggested that the teens may have died in the stampede, but that was later ruled out. Authorities have yet to release the results of the toxicology lab. Local media says the owner of the nightclub, who has yet to be named, may soon face charges for serving alcohol to minors. The deceased included at least 9 girls, 12 boys. Police discovered at least 17 of the teens dead when they arrived at the nightclub at roughly 4 a.m. on June 26, while 5 others later died at the hospital or on their way to the hospital. Boy, I would suspect some fentanyl. So that's that story right there, folks. But the reason why I want to draw this story out is because people only think that these mass shootings and things like that only happen in America and say that it is an American problem because America are so obsessed with the guns. Now, let me tell y'all this. These individuals that came and shot in these people in South Africa, these individuals that came and killed these people in South Africa, they are operating under the same evil that deceived individuals in America, like the kid Crimson III. Whatever spirit was behind his murderous, psychopathic motivation is the same murderous spirit that was behind these individuals right here as well, even though we're on 2 different sides of the pond. Same exact evil. Why do you say that, Ty? Because I don't care what any of you say. If those people that were in that nightclub may have happened to have firearms to protect themselves, would less people have died? Huh? Most of these mass shootings involve these coward people who go in there and they prey on people who they know have no defenses. You will find, even in nature, what we consider to be predators, they go after what we would call prey. And you will notice that a lot of these prey don't have the proper equipment to defend themselves a lot of the time. Oh, yes, they do, Ty. No, I know that some Thompson gazelles got horns, anything like that. But you will see that in nature, them things are used to battle each other and ram each other for protecting themselves, or if they're fighting over a female. You rarely get to see a lot of times how those work against predators. Now, water buffaloes are something different because them suckers are big, they stout, they're strong, they got horns as well. They'll give a lion a run for their money. Depends on how big the lion pride is. But the only thing that can get in a lion's way is something that got just as much artillery as that lion. Yes, another lion or another big cat like a tiger or something like that. But there are some animals that actually have smaller artillery, same type of artillery, but smaller. Jaguar or a cheetah. No match for a freaking lion. Why? Because the lion's artillery is bigger. What are you saying that for, Ty? Again, these criminals that want to prey on people because they know there's a good chance that these people cannot match what they have will continue to do things like that. I have never seen a bully somebody just as big, just as strong as they are. I've never seen that. Bullies always try to bully people who seem to be smaller than them, who seem not to be as aggressive as them, and they see that as a sign of weakness. So what am I saying that for? Whoever is sitting in their home right now, because we don't know, whoever is sitting in their home right now that are mentally disturbed, who is contemplating killing people, you know you are only going to go after those people that cannot match what you have right there. Why? Because you yourself are scared of guns yourself. You yourself don't want to be killed, don't want to be shot unless you are crazy and just going to try to do a suicidal mission where you are purposely trying to go somewhere to get yourself shot. Why don't you go and try to do a mass shooting like at a gun shop? Try that, huh? Go try to do a mass shooting on an army base or something like that, or a military base. Go and do that. How about that? Go and try to do a mass shooting in some of the most dangerous neighborhoods in this. Go to Chicago in a dangerous neighborhood and try to do a mass shooting. You won't do it. Why? Because you will get capped back. Now, what am I saying that for? A lot of places in Chicago, they got bad neighborhoods. People don't got guns legally, right? They don't got guns legally. But you come there trying to pull this mess, you will get shot back at and you probably will get killed. Just saying. These evil folks that want to go and do these crimes, they only want to do it on folks who they know they can get an upper hand on. Plain and simple. That's it. So I also want to bring out that a lot of people feel that guns are not needed or anything like that. But in this case, 19 dead. Could that possibly been 3, 4, 5? If different people would have pulled out their weapons and fired back at that person, it would have been a wrap. I'm just saying, folks, so you can disagree on that because I know a lot of you guys are not for guns, which is completely fine. What you do, excuse me, what you do in your house and how you decide to handle yourself in your house, that's completely your right. That's your choice. But what I do not like is when people try to make others feel like they are wrong for having one. I'm not going to feel bad about having one. I'm not going to feel bad about it at all. And nor am I going to make you feel bad because you don't want one, because that is your right. I have family members right now that are old enough to drive. They're in their 40s and 50s and they will not go and get a license. They don't want to drive. That's their right. Now, you stupid, you 50-year-old man, you don't even got no license. You don't even want to go and drive because that's their right. Now, what if they reverse and say, well, I'm mad at you because you want to drive. You got a car. You can kill people. You can speed. You can hit somebody. You can hit it. If it wasn't for cars, there would be no dead deers and dead raccoons and dead possums, dead armadillos, dead people. There wouldn't be no drive-bys if there was no cars. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying this for, because just because you don't want to have a weapon does not mean that everybody else shouldn't, because that is our right. Plain and simple. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna leave it at that right there, just to show you that America's not the only place that got gun issues. Other places has them as well, but they just don't want to put it out there in a lot of mainstream media because they don't want you to see that everybody that have guns in their countries and are allowed to have guns, they also too have these issues. It's not just an American thing. Just like they thought slavery was just an American thing. Only 2% of slaves came here, when almost half of them went to Portugal, but nobody's talking about that. Anyway, I'm going to digress from that. That's a different ball game. Let me know what y'all think it is. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you've been enjoying this, and don't forget to double check to make sure that you are subscribed. Share this video, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Share the videos to people who are like-minded on the same thinking wavelength that I am, okay? And that you are as well, okay? Appreciate it. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.